Alright, cute little video journal. And as of recording this, there is no Wi-Fi in my dorm, probably due to this snowstorm that occurred. So, yeah, there's just a little something I want to talk about. Nothing crazy. Regarding Naya again. And of course, I also want to talk about. Oh, Jesus, this shit is fucking loud. I want to talk about something regarding the concert I have tomorrow with the Middle East Ensemble. And I think I also want to talk about... there might be some more. I don't know. I'll come up with it. But I kind of want to save... I don't know. I think I'll just start yapping. So, this morning, I woke up from a dream that fucking contains Naya again, and I'm like, okay, like, I just had, like, almost 2 nights in a row now of dreams of this girl that I've known for a very long time, right? So, I kind of got, like, usually, like, I'm just kind of a shy person, but I don't know, with Naya, since I've known her for so long and everything, I kind of got the urge to just text her and see, like, what she was doing. So I just said, like, yo. And she texted back almost immediately, saying, like, oh, yo, what's up? And, I don't know, I was just asking her how she was doing. I was, like, kind of curious, like, what are you doing? And, you know, she was telling me, like, you know, she was kind of, like, still torn on, like, getting back with this guy. And so we talked about that for a bit. And then we had also talked about, like, you know, her plans for today. I said, like, you know, what plans do you have for today? And, you know, she was saying something. Oh, she's prepping for her big thing. She has a thing tomorrow. Yes, a thing. And by thing, it's like this fucking light thing. Like, for her... I'm kind of glad I'm not playing Deep at Night right now. This is just nice. But yeah, she had this light. Like, she works the lights for this, like, fucking theater thing. So she's doing that. She's just kind of, like, preparing for it today, apparently. And, you know, I kind of forget, you know, it's Friday today and people have class. And I usually don't have classes on Friday. So it was just a bit strange to see that. Not strange, it was just like, oh yeah, you know, people are doing shit today, you know, I'm just being a bum. And so, yeah, she was asking me, what about you? And, you know, I'm like, you know, I'm gonna kind of spend today, like, practicing the set list for tomorrow, you know, for that show. And she's like, yeah, and by the way, I'm pretty sure I can make it, which is good. She's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I can make it. But she also, like, said, like, by the way, I can't hang out today. Like, thanks for the invite today, you know. But I can't hang out with you. I'm like, invite? Like, when did I invite you? And she was like, oh, I guess I misinterpreted, like, you know, because you're, like, talking to me. And I'm like, oh, you know, I just wanted to see... I said, like, you know, of course I want to hang out with you. But I just kind of wanted to see what you were up to, you know. A little on some curiosity shit. Oh, shit. Yeah. And so, yeah, there was that. And then we talked some more about her frickin' boyfriend. And I think I'll pull up the text messages in a second while I'm playing, like, just so I can have a better understanding and retelling of, like, what was talked about. Yeah, I got that parry now. I got that move. Let's see. I'm gonna kill that guy over there. It's not Deep at Night, and it's solo. Cool. This is a pretty nice run. If this was deep at night, I would be a happy boy. Oh, messed that up. Ooh, the recovery is rough. Oh! Yeah, we'll dump an ult into this guy. Ooh! Oh. Wait, shit. Where was I? God damn it, I got a little distracted. Yeah, I knew it was greedy. I just wanted to see if I was quick enough. Whatever. Ah, shit. Where was I in that fucking conversation with her? I mean, yada yada. We talked about, you know, oh yeah, she's been kind of yearning to get back with her ex-boyfriend. And I was asking her why. Sorry, my congestion, man. I also got a bloody nose last night. Or no, that was today. I took a shower this morning actually for that's a first. Usually I don't take it in the morning, but I decided to. Since I knew I wasn't really gonna do much today, and of course my hair. So we were talking, and I was like, you know, why do you kind of want to get back with this guy? And she was saying like, man, I gotta recall, it was some bullshit. It was some bullshit. I'll tell you that. You know, and of course, like, you know, it's understandable bullshit. Of course, she's struggling with these feelings of like, here, let me just let me refresh my mind. Yeah. Yeah, you know, she's never experienced heartbreak like this before. Because with Ange, her lesbian situationship, you know, she was just kind of done. She was just kind of done with her. But, you know, she also wants to focus on herself and become a better person. But she's also been, like, really kind of seeing his nice side lately. You know, he's, like, apologizing and, like, being nice. And I'm like, if him being nice is the only reason why you want to get back with him, you need to work on yourself, you know? IMO. Oh, yeah. Him just apologizing and stuff and, like, you know, doing all that shouldn't make you want to get back with your ex. Like, you know, because there was issues in that relationship. Like, when look, if your ex, like, is being nice and stuff, oh, shit. Okay, I should stop. I should play this like it's deep at night. To maximize my learning from this. Oh! Y'all saw that? Y'all saw that? Oh, I'm fucking nasty, twin. Oh my god, bro. I gotta incorporate that into my fucking gameplay. The fucking... Oh my god, the free aim. The free aim. Oh my god. Fuck it. We'll get some more damage negation at full HP. But yeah, you know, She says like, yeah, I really want to work on myself. Like she wants this really bad. Like she really wants to work on herself, which is very good. This is a very good thing. And yeah, I was encouraging her, but then she was saying some shit like it got brought up. I'm sure it did. Oh yeah, it was at the very end. She was saying, I keep trying to tell myself that I deserve better, but you know, of course she sounds a little like, you know, sad when she says that, like, you know, maybe she isn't so sure if she deserves better. So I was telling her, I decide, you know, that reminded me of a conversation that I had with my friend Kevin, right? I didn't yap about this to her. I didn't say like, oh, well, my friend Kevin, that reminds me of my time with my friend Kevin, right? No, this was in my head. I recalled a conversation that I had with my homeboy Kevin. Look at his feet. And what I talked about with Kevin and I went swimming the other day. Like, yesterday. We went swimming yesterday. And Kevin told me, I was catching Kevin up on, like, the whole story of me crushing on her and everything. And he was like, you know, bro, you know, I was telling him, like, I had a conversation with her, and she was like, you know, I just feel so lonely and unattractive because I'm a virgin and haven't had a first kiss yet, right? And Kevin was like, yo, bro, like, as her friend, you should tell her that you think that she's cute and hot and attractive. And I'm like, well, I don't want to seem like I'm coming on to her. And he's like, no, but, you know, you can be that friend still. And I'm like, you know, I don't want to give her the wrong idea or anything and, like, make her feel weird. But, I mean, I can kind of see where he's coming from. So I kind of took that to heart. And I'm like, okay, next time, you know, she's sort of, like, self-deprecating, like, I'll be sure to let her know that I think she's cute. And that she deserves, like, love. And so, yeah, that brings me back to this current conversation where she was like, yeah, like, you know, I try to tell myself that, you know, I deserve better, you know? And I was telling her, like, I may have been gone a little over the top with it. I kind of regret it because she sort of, like, started being a little dry after that and then left me on red, I think. Yeah. After that, the message I'm about to talk about, we exchanged a few more messages before I got left on red. Assume she's busy, she has class, you know, whatever. But just made me a little self-conscious about sending that message is all. It's so nice seeing this much yellow damage. Like, it's so, like, stress relieving. I don't know. I'm so used to having to, like, work tooth and nail for my fucking kills on, like, a soldier. Oh my god, remember the fucking mines the other day? That soldier, fucking PMO, bruh. Ow. Ow. I'm good. So, what I had said to her, I told her, like, you know, and look, I said it, I felt like I was a little over the top with it because, I typed in all caps for this. Just because look, in the moment, I really wanted to get the message across, and of course, you know, there's a little something I want to get off my chest, or, you know, that's been weighing on me, but of course, okay, I'll just read the message. I'll read it. Yeah, I'll read it. You do deserve better, Naya. Imagine this is in all caps. You're cute, funny, and have a great personality, and people always compliment you and yearn so hard for you, and you have people who even look up to you, and like Angie's little sis, people like you so much. And then I said, in all lowercase, you were your own worst critic. And she said, indeed I am. And I said, you'll get over this guy. And she says, can it just happen now so I don't have to suffer? And I said, there's beauty in suffering. And then she left on a red. Maybe that was a bit corny. Or maybe she was busy. Maybe I'm just being self-conscious. Oh yeah. There is beauty in suffering. Like, but it's really only in hindsight. And I guess I should have said that because she's probably feeling like shit right now. Like in hindsight, whenever I think about Jessica, like, you know, I still think about her every now and then, right? Can I parry this guy? I don't think so. Can I try it again? I don't think I can parry this guy. Damn, I do a lot of damage fucking two-handed. But yeah, I said that to her, and you know, of course, I said like, you know, Naya, you're cute, and you're funny, and you have a great personality, you know. And I guess I should have added in there like, as your friend. I really should have emphasized that because maybe it seems like I was like coming on to her. Yo. But you know, honestly, like, overall, like, I'm kind of happy that I said that. And after I sent that text message, I felt kind of relieved. Like, my chest, you know, kind of stopped hurting. You know, I just kind of feel like, you know, I sent a message that she needed to hear. And, you know, Kevin was telling me, like, you know, all girls sort of need to hear, like, that sort of compliment, like, from a friend. He was telling me that, you know, and he's like fucking in his 30s and married, so you know, I believe him. Look, I trust him. So when he told me like, you know, all girls kind of need to hear that, and it sounds like she needs to hear that too. It's like, all right, like, I told him like, you know, next time, you know, she's like kind of self-deprecating, I'll mention that. Like, I think I should mention that, and I've thought about mentioning it. But you know, he kind of worked that courage up in me, so you know, I told her that. And of course, you know, I'm scared. I hope, you know, she doesn't read too much into it, despite part of me wanting her to. But for her sake, I hope she does not read into it. And I hope she just sees me as a friend who cares about her when I say that. You know? So yeah. That, and of course, yeah, I did say, I had that freaking dream about her, which was kind of annoying. So, like, I just had a dream that, like we were rock climbing together. And then I remember there being some other couple shit happening, but then I also remember, like, my violin instructor and, you know, Tadora and her girlfriend, and you know, even her roommates, her other roommates, we were all rock climbing together too. So nothing, noticeably so, nothing sort of happened with that. So I might be over violin instructor now, officially, which is nice. Damn, if that was Deep in Night, that like wouldn't have even dented them, low-key. Well, it like would have made a dent, but like it wouldn't have killed them. These guys, I'm talking about these guys. Yeah. So yeah. I'm kind of happy that I got that off my chest. I feel like better about it. About everything. Ooh. I got lucky. I'm also having my Middle East Ensemble concert soon at Weatherford Hotel. And it's free for everyone, so if there's someone watching this that is in my area and recognizes that name, you should pull up. It's really fun. Our concerts are always really fucking fun. And I always have a lot of fun playing at them. And we play a lot of amazing songs from the Middle East. Their culture is fucking so cool. Yeah. Let's go over here. Black knife. Very parryable. It was good in the hood. I did also invite Naya to the concert. I told her, like, hey, by the way, you know, we're having I didn't invite her today. I invited her just, we were talking some other time. I think I had even mentioned this before. But I said, yeah, you know, we're having this free concert. So if you and your friends, I said you and your friends, just because, you know, want it to sound like a homeboy. I said, if you and your friends want to come, you should. It's free and it's really fun, and we play amazing songs. And of course, you know, it'd be cool if you could see me play too. And she was like, yeah, you know, and that's when she had told me that she had this fucking light business with the theater. She's like, you know, if I can show up, I can, but, you know, it's going to be for a while. And, you know, I'm like, oh, it's at 8:15 p.m. You know, I sent her all the details. She's like, I might be able to go. Don't count on it, right? So I'm not counting on it. And I also invited my homeboy, Kevin. I'm excited to see him. Yeah, overall, I'm excited. I'm going to practice the songs today, for it. And yeah, I think it'll be a great time. And I think whether or not, like, any of the people I invited show up, like, I honestly think it's gonna be great. I fucking love, like, playing with those people. Like, I want to play with them for, like, the rest of my life, honestly. But, you know, all good things always come to an end, you know. And I know I can't play with them forever. You know, I'm gonna graduate. Shit's gonna happen. Life's gonna happen. But, man, I really enjoyed my time in that group. Oh my god, I parried his foot. If that was deep at night, I might have been dead. Nice. I want to see if I can parry the claws. Let's go over here. Get some loot. Yeah, I did go swimming yesterday with my homeboy Kevin. And I actually had a lot of fun that time. Especially so. I always have fun. I always have fun whenever I swim with him. But I had especially, like, an especially amount of fun. Like, I had, how do I say that? I had a significant amount of fun compared to the other, significantly more amount of fun when compared to the other times that I swim with him. And yeah. We swam in the dive well too, which I fucking love the dive well. The fucking well. It's so deep, and the water is always warm. The water is always much warmer in the dive well, and contrary to a lot of my peers, apparently, I hate swimming in, like, cool water. I prefer when the water is warm when I'm swimming. Even like, you know, and other people don't because like, you know, they're working out in the pool and, you know, the water already gets warm. But I personally don't mind because it makes the jumping in a lot easier. And honestly, like, I really don't feel it it's never been unbearably hot. Like, water never really gets to that point when you're working out in it, even if it's warm initially. Which is nice. I'm just gonna do some random fucking camps. Oh, I'm gonna get that church. I'm gonna get that church. I'm gonna get that church. And I'm gonna kill a troll in here or something, I guess. Yeah, water never really gets that bad for swimming, and I never really understand the hatred for warm water amongst, you know, all the teams that I've been on. Personally, I hate it when the water's like even cool. Even when it's like refreshingly cool, it's like, well, it's like really fucking hot out. But like even then, like whatever. You know, if that's a hot take, like fucking whatever. No pun intended. But if the pun was intended, fucking like I would be horrible. Like shoot me on sight if I make that pun intentionally. But yeah, I did have a lot of fun, and you know, it was the first time working out in a hot minute since I was sick. You know. Boom, boom, boom. Man, this is like really fucking therapeutic. And I wanted to fight Caligo because I wanted to listen to her theme. I'm a simple man. I'm a simple man. I'm a simple boy. I'm a boy. I'm a boy in a man's world, and I'm a man in a boy's world. I'm a boy. A boy in a boy's world. I'm a genius. But let's see, what else? I know there may have been like one other thing I wanted to talk about. You know, nothing crazy of a video journal today. Oh, Naya and I also talked about like video games. Our whole talk wasn't just about, you know, I was curious about what she was doing, and she was just telling me, you know, yeah, I've been trying to play other games other than Guilty Gear. She's a big Guilty Gear fan. And so she was like, yeah, I've been playing Final Fantasy. I've been trying to play some Final Fantasy, right? She's playing Final Fantasy 16 right now. She's liking it, and I told her like, oh, you should like start a conversation with Jude about that. It's a guy that we both know. Yeah, talk to Jude about that game. He fucking loves that game. She's like, all right, and I said like, yeah, Jude always says like, Jude's always told me that each of the Final Fantasy games are like significantly different. Each of them like kind of have their own quirks and stuff. Like one of them is even a gacha apparently. I don't know how true it is that each of them are like pretty different because like I mean there's fucking 16 of them. You know, how different can you really be? Now by the wending, yeah I did. How different can you really be in like fucking that many installments? There's probably even more. There's probably like 30 or some shit. But I know the games look pretty good, and she said that I would actually like it. That she recommended me the game. And then she was also saying, what else? She's playing. Let me. Bruh. I just wrote a weird message. Some of my group mates for this project I'm doing, we got it done really early, like it's due this weekend. We got it done yesterday when it was Thursday, and the teacher, the professor says like, oh, if you get the project done by Thursday and you send it into the TAs, they'll give you a free grading and review of your project that you can then revise. And so I text the group chat and I go like, hey, like, guys, we should really do this. And they were like, yeah, let's do it. And so I say like, hey, Wyatt, like one of my group mates, hey Wyatt, since you're the owner of the slideshow, can you like Can you like send the email in, you know, since you own the slideshow, so it's way less of a hassle for you to do it than for us. And he goes like, yeah, sure, yeah, I'll do it. That sounds great. And I just got the text now that he's like, hey guys, so after I sent that message, look, we sent that message at like 12, like fucking like, what time in the afternoon? It was like 4 in the afternoon, right? 4 p.m. in the afternoon. And he's like, yeah, so after, here, let me read this shit word for word. I'm fucking pissed. I'm very confident in our slideshow. Well, crap, I'm sorry, but I passed out after I sent that message and forgot about it when I woke up. Really sorry, guys. Sorry. Like, you know, alright, Brett. Alright, Brody. I need to learn these movesets. Oh! Yo. How in the world do you have priority after I hit you? With a great sword. There's no fucking world that you maintain priority. In what world? I really need to learn this moveset. Ooh. So, what I learned from that moveset is that, you know, because this is one of the hardest bosses, in my opinion, in Demon Knight. You have to really listen for the slashes, and you really have to watch for arms. And as a rule of thumb for this boss, she kind of, like, swings very quickly. She doesn't do that fucking bullshit where, like, she's kind of winding it a little bit, and her sword kind of lingers in the air as she swings it, you know, like, as soon as you see her, like, kind of go for the swipe, you know, you should roll, and you should be able to clear it. Only thing that sucked during that fight was, like, when she does the fucking twirl, the iconic twirl shit, you know, because she's a dancer and whatever, whatever that means. That last twirl, she kind of, like, does it a lot. Like, she swings around a few times, and it's kind of hard to, like, iframe that. So I think I have to be close to her when she does that to avoid that. But I don't know. I'll have to confirm that next time I fight her. Okay, cool. Oh, let me level up. Alright, this is a very solid run. Every one of my passives is, like, very nice. My build. Something light, something light. Now, since I came here for the music, yeah, this is good. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? Oh yeah. Oh. I don't know what health I'm at. That was really cool. That was really cool. I don't want to put her in phase 2 yet. I'm gonna chill out. Hold on. What health am I at? Okay. Oh shit. Ooh, I've never seen that move. Oh shit. Oh shit. That was fucking beautiful. Holy shit. Bro, who needs therapy, bro? Who fucking needs therapy when you have Video Journal and Caligo Miasma of the Night? Like, holy shart. Fuck. Ole! This boss is really cool. Ole! Do it. Do the move. Do the move I like. Ole! Bruh. Ole! Oh shit. That was a good follow-up, low-key. Ole! Well, we got 5 minutes left. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm low health. Oh! Oh, she low-key got me with that. Alright, so let's do a little self-reflection here. Well, let's see. Let me do. Alright. So let's do a little self-reflection. I hope that I'm loud enough and am rivaling the audio of this game. Olé! Oh wait, hold on. The self-reflection can wait. Okay, nice. Olé. A little self-reflection on my feelings, right. Naya's freaking cute, but, you know, honestly today I felt like I was a little off-putting. Maybe I was a little weird, a little sus. She also wants to get back with her ex. Okay, what's really weird is that whenever I see her post on her story, like, oh, she's hanging out with someone, I feel jealous. Like, because I really want to hang out with her. I really do want to hang out with her. And I want to invite her rock climbing, but I feel like I've been doing so much recently. Like, not, like, fucking where I can't rock climb, but, like, I invited her to the show. I've been texting her, you know. I feel like if I invited her to rock climbing, too, it'd be a bit much, you know. Too much hanging out with me, you know. So, oh, I was not paying attention. I think it's the first time I rolled that attack. I don't know. I don't want to off-put her too much, and I hope I'm not being obvious. At the same time, I hope I am. Because I kind of want to see how she reacts. But, see, when I say shit like that, when I start talking like, you know, I hope she has noticed, ooh-woo, like, you know, it's like, you know, I'm fucking disgusting, man. Like, she's trying to heal. And it's so fucking horrible of me to have feelings for her right now. For both me and for her, honestly. I don't know, man. Like, I just think it's disgusting for me, like, to have these feelings for her. Woo. Because, like, what if, like, you know, she doesn't have a lot of friends, maybe? Well, she does. She does have friends. She's got club, bruh. It's just like, man, I don't want to, like, give her a feeling of dread, you know? I see all these reels, like, when your boy best friend or whatever, like, says, like, hey, we need to talk. Like, it's, like, dread. And I don't want her to feel that. So, but at the same time, I'm fucking having these dreams of her, 2 now, and counting. And I really want to, like, be intimate. Like, I want to, like, take things somewhere. And after today, you know, I just hope, you know, we can at least still be friends. I hope she shows up to my thing, too. I don't know. We'll see where things go. See ya.